All hail Biafra. This is Biafra Liberation Army Network coming to you again. Please do subscribe, like, share, and comment.
Biafra for choosing to set us free in such a method, in such a way. Oh, Chukwu Kabiama Narekele. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Chukwu Kabiama. I greet you. I appreciate you. I worship you. I bow before you. You don't understand what I'm thinking. I wish you can even reason the way I'm reasoning. A normal Igbo person, a normal Biafran, have a particular kind of pride, a particular kind of sentiment. A normal Biafran, we believe we are good, we believe in our capacity, we believe in ourselves, and sometimes it overclouds our mind of reasoning. But you see these two people, in their contemporary time, that Chukwu Kabiama have set ahead to lead us to freedom. They are very, very unique, special species. I don't think there will be better instruments. I don't think. Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. In fact, they came in their perfect successions. I will repeat it very carefully. They came in their perfect dimensions, in their perfect timing, unique. My title this morning says, How Biafra First Made the Difference for Simon Ekpa. Why he defeated all his enemies. Chukwu Kabiama helped me this morning to be able to present this message within the time frame and let it drive home, let it get home. Let the purpose for which you deposited this in me, let it be delivered. In your mighty name, Chukwu Kabiama. He said. Now, what am I driving at? Right from the time Mazin Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped, hell was let loose against the one Mazin Nnamdi Kanu identified to be a suitable companion in the movement of emancipating his people out of the dungeon or out of the Zoological Republic. Mazin Nnamdi Kanu at that time was not putting the picture ahead that he would disappear or would not be there, but he was trying to make sure he carries this new dimension around. He saw the picture and he asked Biafrans to make sure they follow and they listen. And thank God he did. Thank God he did. And now, when he was kidnapped, because there was a conspiracy or a plot from within his own setup, all hell was let loose to cancel our prime minister because they saw that Mazin Nnamdi Kanu has deposited so much trust and confidence in him, and they wanted to kill it early, very early. They raised up the lines of Ike Nguru Agwu and the lines of Chinas Nguru was barking like a dog. Barking everywhere, shouting from the rooftop. The only identification they would have had together, the only relationship they would have had together between Chinas Nguru and Simon Ekpa, Chinas Nguru never allowed it to see the light of day. The very first meeting they had, our prime minister said Chinas Nguru was shouting, talking down on this man. Everything to silence him. He will come on Radio Biafra and say all manner of things. He came from the window. He came from the back door. He has a plan. He is not a Biafran. He did not register. He did not take oath. Many things that were absurd, unbelievable accusations. And then one that was wise would have asked himself, where are all these things coming from? Did these people know themselves before? Did they have any transaction together before? Was Simon Ekpa amongst their clique before? No. He's not even in their setting. He was a different thing, doing his own thing. Changing the narratives was his platform delivery ministry or his sermons. Disintegrating Nigeria. He was very busy and he doing it very well. But these people wanted to cancel him. What did he do? We could not even place it. Despite all those things, and they called him all manner of them, caricatured him, bring his picture, the picture of his family, his son, his job. They said all manner of things. They painted him like a vulture, like a scorpion, like a vampire. Everything, they called him names. And you know what this prime minister did? Because he knew that Biafra is more important than any of all these people. Many of us, me and you, we could not have been able to sustain the barrage of insult and onslaught against us. I wonder how he was able to do it. How he was able to maintain calm, absorb all the insult, absorb all the name calling, absorb all the attacks, and maintained Biafra. He maintained Biafra. Everything they called him, me and you, I'm telling you, you will lose focus. Believe you me, if you say you will not lose focus, that's why I say these two species are just something else. He never lost focus. Biafra was his agenda. Biafra first. They will get to the point where he will come back and tell them, please, I am not attacking you people. Can you people please leave me alone? Let me focus. They will not go. They will come. They will go and employ one lady that have lost her mind. That one will go on the street, tie the baby on the waist and begin to lace curse and begin to curse. The other one will rise up from Italy. Another one will rise up from Turkey, another one will rise up from Kafanchan, this one will rise up from Indonesia, that one will rise up from Switzerland, and they were all on one man. And every day he comes out, he is focused on his message. He might just talk about them a little bit, but yet he focused on Biafra. And look at where we are today. They blackmail him to the country where he sought sojourn. The country he is taking sojourn. Because in Finland, the Finnish people, they know that this man was not born a Finnish. This man has his own identity. He has his own origin. And the fight he's fighting is for his own people. Every day, Master Simon never come on social media or on his platform. He is not fighting for Finland. He is fighting for Biafra. So it would have been very easy for Finland to say, why will we, because of you, lose our friendship with the world and allow people to call us name, even insult us and tell us to do something? You are only one man and you are not even fighting for us. You are fighting for another country. Away with you. They would have easily done that. But they did not do it. You know why? They saw the integrity in a man. They saw the justice in a man. They saw the equity in a man fighting for his own people. And they said, this man must be somebody unique, because everything they are doing to him does not make him to lose focus of where he is even taking sojourn. He is not, cutting corners to look for how he will cover up anything. He is keeping his life open. He's living his life as a normal human being, being, law-abiding, but yet fighting for to the prime minister whom they raised all hell up to stop, and yet they failed. Does it stop him from being perturbed or distracted? This prime minister, he stood his ground, continue. And now Nigeria have done everything. Sama did everything. There was a day, China Samoa Satan. I don't know if you people remember that voice note. China Samoa Satan gathering with fake people in Kuwait. He was telling them, we will see how Finland will choose you over Nigeria. Do you know the kind of business Finland have with Nigeria? Finland cannot, because of this idiot. He has sold himself, he has finished himself, they will reject him. They cannot because of him. Now today, the Zoological Republic have threatened or are threatening to sever ties with Finland. But Finland doesn't give a hoot. That's where integrity and a just nation stands out from a corrupt world. Severe tie, they don't care. Man Simon Ekpa, he is a Finnish citizen and fighting for his indigenous people. And Finland sees their integrity in a man, and they would readily even reject anything from the whole world and stand for the integrity of that man. One man. Yes. So, and it is building more confidence among Biafrans who are in their larger numbers, over 90%. It is proven through the self-referendum that is going on. Over 90% of Biafrans worldwide have seen that this man must be a unique man. He must be a unique man. So we'll stand by him. His words doesn't go to the ground. He says a thing today, the whole Biafrans want to know what is he saying, including the enemies. What is he saying? What he says is very important and we must obey it. So that's why when he told you, I will finish Nigeria, it is not because Nigeria, he derives pleasure in finishing Nigeria. It is because Nigeria remains adamant and wants to continue in evil and wickedness. And it's evident to the whole world to see. It's evident to the whole world to see. So the fact that he made Biafra first didn't allow any weight of all these attacks to get to him. Then every other thing is being taken care of by Chukwu Kikabiama himself. When you know that the gospel you are preaching is powerful, and one devil is being, the thing is roasting one devil from hell. The devil will just sit down in that hell where they are. Because they cannot get to you, they can't get at you. There are many. This is what they have been doing to the prime minister for years. Very good years. Look at this one. He is sitting in that one corner in hell. And because the gospel is tormenting him, he will never reveal his identity. If you go to his ID, he's hiding it. He's using fake account and he comes here. Criminal vam. But does it stop Vam from being the Deputy Minister of Communications, Biafra Republic Government in exile? Does it stop Vam from being loyal to the Prime Minister whom they raised all hell up to stop and yet they failed? Does it stop him from being loyal to Biafra and making sure that Biafra is first and Biafra is sacrosanct? Does it stop him? It doesn't stop him. All they will do is remain at the back there, backbiting and commenting and, propaganda and all those nonsense. Biafra is being projected. And you know what will destroy people like this one? Because I know very well that his name is not John. You know what will destroy them? As Biafra is coming closer, they will not... If eventually this idiot embraces this government, he will not embrace it with his true identity. He will still embrace it as an alias, hiding under the shadow. And his life will remain a shadow until he goes down the grave. But those of us like Master Simon Ekpa, evidently declaring the counsel of heaven, will never hide his identity, will always remain steadfast, and will always win. There's no way he will not win. No way. He must win. And there's no way you can take it out from him that he's not doing well. If a whole nation would prefer to back up a man and reject 200 million demons from hell and stood behind one man, that man has something that is valued more than 200 million demons. Just one man. One man. So this alias, go back to that your coven where you are. And you know one funny thing? Truth. Okay, that Tapute is not from his platform. Anyway, if it's not from your platform, if he comments again, I'm going to see what I will do to him. If you don't want to be blocked, stop commenting any rubbish. So they refuse to repent. And they
to be like you and they cannot be like you. The next thing is envy. And another thing is, what do I do to bring him down to my level? They're going to sabotage. That's where they are. It's in their nature. Nobody can take that away from an Igbo man. It's how they are. That's how they are wired.
That's how they are wired. That tendency is in every one of us. It's in nature. But how is it that these two individuals, none of the traces of this thing, characteristics, is found in them? If Mas Simon ever had any pin of that trace, or Mas Nnamdi Kanu had any of such trace in him, look at Owazurike. Look at him. Jim Odumegwu Ojukwu is unique, though, but just look at how they were able to also convince him. They convinced him. He even went into their politics at a time. But that uniqueness in him emerged again, and he did not die a Nigerian. He died a Biafran. He was buried with Biafra flag. That's why he defeated Nigeria. He defeated wickedness. He defeated darkness. They wrapped him with the glory of Biafra flag. But apart from that, Ndị Igbo, Chineke, me, Pastor Van, it is God that is helping me. I'm telling you the nature of Ndị Igbo. Hey! And they have not risen again. And instead of them to hide their heads in shame, all they're doing now is going to different countries and looking for how they will sustain their Nzama trade, their criminality, their Nzama trade. Now, listen to this. You know, actually, if I wish to remove my own voice because the instruction what I was given, I had to add my voice to this audio. But the real message is at the end of it, towards the end of it. All right, let's play it very quickly. All right. Ụmụ Chineke, ụmụ Chukwu Okike Abiama, to whom it may concern, and everyone this voice is getting across to. My name is Raphael Chiamaka Ajere, aka Pastor Van Bam Bam, by the grace of Chukwu Okike Abiama, Deputy Minister of Communications, Biafra Republic Government in Exile. Under the authority of the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, I am debunking and totally cancelling this so-called Igbo confab that these Nzama people are trying to carry out in Taiwan. The Biafra Republic Government in Exile, the Prime Minister have instructed me to tell the whole Biafrans in Taiwan, BRGIE, Biafra Republic Government in Exile, who happens to be the only authority of Biafrans worldwide, have not organized and are not planning to organize any so-called confab anywhere in Asia, neither in Taiwan. Anyone asking you to gather anywhere or meet anywhere or pay any money for any so-called confab is a thief, is a criminal, is a Janjaweed stooge, is an Nzama criminal. And the Prime Minister asked every Biafran to desist, avoid, and disengage from whatever gathering. If you attend such a gathering, you are in disobedience of the Biafra Republic Government, and the Prime Minister is asking you never to attend such a meeting, because this is another ploy, another strategy of these Nzama criminals, because the Prime Minister have ended their business. They are trying to cash in once again. Every of their loopholes must be closed, and please let Biafrans beware. The Prime Minister gives this authority and he stamps and approves this message. Please share this and let it go viral. Hear this voice behind this debunking message from the Prime Minister and want everyone to beware. Beware of Nzamas, especially in Taiwan. Taiwan family, Biafrans in Taiwan, Biafrans in Asia, you are warned to stay away. They are not representing you. This so-called confab is not from Biafra government, it's not from the Prime Minister, and you must not be a part of it. Thank you, and Chukwu Kabiama bless you.
Ndị Igbo ndị nwe m daalụnụ ụtụtụ ọma biko ọnwa nnụnụ nwoke na-ekwukwa n'ụtụtụ a. Ana m asị ka chi foro taa fotara anyị ihe ọma. Biko onye a maka ụmụnne anyị ndị nọ na South, ọ kachasị ndị nọ na Kaohsiung, Tainan na mgbagote na agbata ha. Biko ọ maka ife a na-achọ ime on the 1st of September 2024. This Biafra confab.
Enwerokwa ife a na-eme on the 1st of September. Tell everyone you know. And you know what funny thing is that these people are so ruthless. They are so hell-bent in criminality. They will not stop. As long as they can deceive a dozen or 2 dozens or 1 dozen of people who are still gullible, they continue. Anything, any instruction, any authority that does not come from the Prime Minister, that is why every Biafran must be following the PM on the Twitter handle. That's where the instructions are coming from. And what if we find any September? Nothing. There's no instruction for Biafrans or any Biafra confab anywhere. What's the meaning of that? No, can somebody even help me out here? What's the meaning of Biafra confab? Confab for what? Biafra. Nzama Nigerian system confab constitution confab in Nigeria when like how Bubata Anime Biafra criminals. Prime Minister did not authorize. There is nothing like that. And this message goes not only to those in Thailand, everywhere. Put your ears on the ground. Anywhere you see anybody having any meeting, gathering. And that is why we do not have our gatherings anymore the way they used to do in those days of oath, take oath, pull your slippers, stand on the ground and declare and take oath. And after taking those oaths, they still betray Biafra. We're not doing it anymore. Most of our meetings are either with the Prime Minister as he ministers to us in the town halls, or the gatherings you have on spaces and what have you. If there's any physical meeting anywhere, it must be under Biafra Republic government in exile. And any instruction they're giving you in such a meeting places, of which I know some of you may be meeting 1, 2, 3, where 2 or 3 are gathered, but it must be under the Biafra Republic government in exile, BRGIE. There's nothing like IPOB, one family, IPOB. No, we're not into that anymore. There's nothing like ESL, it is gone. No. Do you understand? There's nothing like that. Nothing like that. There's no meeting anywhere, no confab anywhere. But these people won't give up. Confab, it doesn't exist anywhere. So any part of the world, not only Thailand or Taiwan, be warned though, beware. And you know one thing, we don't attack people because they had a meeting. But the finger of Chukwuka Biama that is guiding us to redemption, or that it doesn't tolerate anything like manipulation or criminality. I'm telling you, because the finger of God is on this, and anybody that will exploit Biafrans again will pay dearly for it. Dearly, we'll pay for it. We won't come after you, but give me name. I'm telling you, Guinea, you saw when the Prime Minister is saying those things, he's saying with the staff. Have you seen any staff like that before? So you now understand how special we are. With that staff, I'm telling you, you will never ever rise again. And you try to rise again. After that warning that you will never rise again. Anything that happens to you, you have yourself to blame. What nonsense. Okay, let's go on.
Biko maka ifa ana on the 1st of September 2024. This Biafra confab maka ndi Igbo niile nọ na Taiwan.
Can you imagine? Biafra confab maka ndi Igbo niile nọ na Taiwan. There's nothing like that. If you ever attend that meeting, the finger of God is against you. I'm telling you.
A na-aghọta na enwere ụgbọala a chọrọ ibupụta ga-ebu onye ọbụla abịa. Ya bụ ọ bụ na uche gị dị n'ịbịa ya wee ọgbakọ. Biko dododo jee tinye aha gị kịta. Then ịkwụọ ụgwọ dị na ya obere ego ka ọ ga-adị more easier and better. Na ọ bụ na agbakọ si otu awa abịa sikwa otu awa na anyị ebupụta moto ọmarịcha ụgbọala ga-ebu onye ọbụla from Kashon Thailand wee buru ha n'ogige ebe a ga-anọ wee mee ya ọgbakọ emechakwa obuachi onye ọbụla otu ahụ. Ọ ka mma otu a ọ na-enye ọ na-abụ ihe ọṅụ ihe agbakọ onye anụrụ ịmana ọ na-agbawa ofufu. Ya bụ ụmụnne m biko reach out to Maazị Richard na ndị ọzọ Maazị Nick na Power ndị a niile a so n'ihe a na-eme ma ọ bụkwa na itinye aha gị n'akara na ihe gbasara peji a ama na uche gị dị na ya ide na ọ bụ na ị chọrọ ị ga-ide update gị.
I want to know the source of this thing. Anybody that knows where is the page that they are using for this thing, I would really like to know the page they are using to disseminate this information they are giving to gullible Biafrans and gullible Igbos. Please, we need to know. We need to see that handle Somebody, if you know that, because when I say the man page and that kara, you know, where they say you write your name down, please unveil those that their page where they are doing all these shenanigans. Please unveil it to us as a matter of urgency. Thank you.
You must transfer the money. Oh, very good. We are talking about just about 1,200 or thereabout. So
see, all they are interested is money. Ego na collect about Biafra. Ego had the men Zama. Talking about 1,000 or thereabout. Criminals. Ego Kafana Cho. Father Cho Biafra. Father Cho Moronwe. Ego, you may confab. Confab, what does confab have to do with your freedom from the Zoological Republic? What does confab have to do with the freedom of Mazen Namdekan? Criminals everywhere. Confab,
so all the more cheaper than if try I make available your own transportation, and the stress in here, if you have internal transportation, taxi, car. You go the motor car again, okay, stressful. But yeah, the mechanic space here, you just in so because first come, first serve. I will limit
marketer, first come, first serve. Yeah. Tell me, what is he marketing? Is he marketing Biafra? Is he creating awareness for Mazen Namdekan's freedom? The man they have blackmailed all these 3 years. Blackmail him to Finland, blackmail him to everywhere. Now Finland have shown them that look, this man, he has integrity more than all of a bunch of you criminals. They put their weight behind him. Nigeria wants to sever ties with Finland, and Finland does not care. I will bring you the write-up and I'll close it with that. Ndara. What all this money, all this confab, is it to bring Mazen Namdekan out? Or to bring Mazen Namdekan is declaring 1 month, which is going to start on the 28th. And the 28th happened to be my birthday. I am happy that the 1 month lockdown will begin on my birthday. So I will be celebrating with that lockdown. On the 28th is my birthday. That is the day the onslaught on the zoo will begin. That's how we roll. That's exactly how we roll. You see what I'm talking about? And we are beginning it with the condition of making sure you must release Mazen Namdekan by force, by fire. Is this confab? What confab? Confab with what? Where? How? What does it mean? Where? To who? Who is it going to? Whose attention are you getting? Ndara, Ndoshi.
Limited number. So ime ngwa tata igbaro Odachibiko.
Odachi.
Tiya again. Dalo. Una ochina.
Onye ọbụla tiere afịa ebe ahụ tie afịa na akwụkwọ ndị mmụọ. And ọ ga-anwụchurịrị. They're all chaffs. Thank you. Thank you, my brother. All of them are chaffs. All of them. Now let me quickly bring to them. So let them come here and see what Finland has done and what they are willing to do. The extra length Finland is willing to go for our prime minister. Ofonyo, Oje Biafra, not Biafra, not a Finland. Atumatulile Hanato against him. Finland, they will. What choose us in help Ndara. We choose him ahead of you. You know Nigeria. Oye can Nigeria help? Oye can Nigeria help? All of the above of Finland, though. Mandi Norway, Mandi Denmark, Mandi Hadi the Iceland, Fadi the Kuyanasu, because who's on all the gateway to Finland is tied to those places. Now listen, let me read it very quickly because I'm going to end with that. Now, this was breaking news that came out yesterday. Breaking news. The Nigerian terrorist state has run out of options. An idea that they have concluded to close Finnish embassy in Abuja and cut ties with Finland. Can you imagine? Because of Simon Ekpa. This is the same person they are saying Finland will release him to. He's fighting for Nigeria. Nigeria want to cut ties from Finland because Finland have refused to listen to their gibberish and their nonsensical propaganda. Do you get it now? They want to close their embassy in Abuja and cut ties with Finland. Finland will have better future with emerging state of Biafra than whatever the terrorist Nigerian state can offer. Now, what it means is that they are going to now focus to make sure they support us to make sure we get Biafra. Because everything that Nigeria is using to brag about cutting or severing ties with them, they are all deposited in Biafra land. Everything that Nigeria is using as their threat on Finland, it belongs to Biafra. You think Finland does not know that everything belongs to us and that we are the good guys? They know. Everything belongs to us. And not only does it belong to us, we are the good guys. We are not terrorists. We are not Boko Haram. And they know where Boko Haram is from. Do you understand? Let me read it very fast. Finland will have a better future with the emerging state of Biafra than whatever the terrorist Nigerian state can offer. What have Finland benefited from Nigeria other than pushing Nigerian criminals to Finland? Who come with fake and fraud documents? Norway closed their embassy in Nigeria long ago. Was Simon Ekpa in Norway before Norway closed their embassy in Nigeria? Because of the corruption in Nigeria, Norway had to close their embassy in Nigeria. Their embassy is now in Ghana. They lose nothing but the burden of certain fake and fraud documents relieved. Norway, for your information, Norway is one of the oil-producing countries in this world. Just like Biafra have oil. Norway have oil. And Norway knows very well that Nigeria is robbing Biafra of their oil and yet criminally stealing the money. So Norway had to sever their ties by themselves. Nobody threatened them. They cut off by themselves. They cut off by themselves. I always say that this post by our PM shocking things about their bone marrow. Why will it not shock them? Because they think that Finland will choose Nigeria over Simon Ekpa. How? Simon Ekpa, one Simon Ekpa is better than Nigeria times 1 million. If there is another Nigeria into 1 million, Finland will still choose only Simon Ekpa. Get it into your skull. Light and darkness does not cooperate. Finland is light, a nation of light. If you combine 1 million darkness together, it will remain darkness. It will still be darkness. But if you bring light upon light and combine light, everywhere will be light. Light overshadows and overcomes darkness. So Finland has to choose light, one light, over millions and billions of darkness. Nigeria is darkness. So Finland must choose light. Simon Ekpa is light. It shock you? Fools everywhere. And they have told you that you will never rise again. No, you will not hear. That will say that the soonest propaganda will be Finland is responsible for the weapons of military, the weapons of military of heaven. The military of heaven are using this propaganda. Ndara.